Hey, good afternoon. My name's Rob Noble, and I'm out here in the beautiful weather in sunny Michigan, and I'll tell you what, this is a great place to be. We're here on Lake St. Clair today, but I just wanted to reach out to you because, number one, I am running as your write-in candidate for District 26, supporting Royal Oak and Madison Heights, to be your candidate to go up against the incumbent in the November election for your state representative. And this election, believe me, is the most important election in our lifetime, because this really is breaking down to American values versus socialistic, communistic, far left beliefs, and it's just not right. We have seen the devastation this has caused us here recently in this pandemic. Now, while the pandemic and COVID is a serious thing, and trust me, I know, I had it, 4 days in ICU and 6 days in step down, but I survived it, and I'm in one of those categories where it's not good, but it's a very survivable thing. It's just not fun. But I'll tell you what, Governor Whitmer shut this state down and actually destroyed us. We have the highest unemployment rate in the nation currently. She overstepped her boundaries. She overstepped her rights. That is proven by the Southeast District Attorney General, Mr. Snyder, who found that she had violated our constitutional rights. Now, I agree that the first few weeks it was right to shut down, but she took us to a point where it just devastated people. It killed many businesses. People just they lost their jobs. They lost their health insurance. They lost their ability to feed their families. Come on. They're standing in food lines in 2020? Are you serious? Okay, all for what? For 1/3 of 1% of the people who got infected actually died. And she even lied about the numbers and understated them, because more than 50% were in nursing homes and elderly, which is bad. But the fact remains, it wasn't as bad as they made it out to be. Okay, but what happened is this, and this is what aggravated me and made me want to run for office. And I filed, my paperwork to be on the ballot. But unfortunately, with the COVID, UPS didn't deliver it on time, and the state, the elections department, the state of Michigan said, sorry, you're out of luck. So now I'm running as a write-in candidate. So you just write in Noble, N-O-B-L-E, and I'll tell you what, I will live up to that name. But let me get back to the reality here. Our wicked witch in the West out there in Lansing, and her flying monkeys, which is the Democratic people in the House and the Senate, stood by her side. Our representative in Royal Oak and Madison Heights, I don't know him personally. I'm sure he's a very nice man. But I wrote him about my concerns about losing, because I'm a small business owner. I had to shut my business down. That's my income. And you know what? I get a standard form letter. Yes, we are doing it for your safety, and we stand with Governor Whitmer because it's doing the right thing. And you know what, Mr. Ellison, it's the wrong thing. You said I'm a non-essential employee. Well, you're non-essential. Okay? There's different ways we could have went about this, but what happened was this. Every single Democrat and some Republicans in the state house held their ground and stood with Whitmer. Okay? You didn't stand up for us. We hired you. We're your boss. And you turned your back on us. You cost us our jobs, our money, our livelihood, our insurance, and our ability to care for our families properly. Many people aren't coming back from that. And that's a sad, sad, sad thing. Mr. Ellison, let me tell you, you've been in politics since 1999. You're a career politician, and I have no aspirations to be one. Okay? So I'll tell you what. You're a lame duck. This is your last term. You don't deserve to be in office because you've already proven we cannot trust you to stand with the people of Royal Oak and Madison Heights. You were mayor of Madison Heights, or of Royal Oak, for 13 years, and you built a hell of a nice city. Of course, it comes with a very high rent commercial business, right? And the property taxes went through the roof, and now the city is going after the people saying, we're probably going to have to raise your property taxes because of this shortfall. And what did you do? You put people in business. You helped build an entertainment mecca in this beautiful little town, all the way up Woodward Avenue to Birmingham, and you turned your back on every single one of us. How is that right? So you've proven that you're going to stand a Democratic Party line regardless of what's right or regardless of what's wrong. You're going to stand with your party and your wicked witch in the West, Governor Whitmer. All right? Now, we don't need you for a third term, because if you've already done this to us now, what are you going to do next? Raise taxes? Hell yeah, I'm out of office after this term. I don't need to be it. I don't care about these people, right? You say you do, but you don't, because you didn't stand with us. You sent us this lousy form letter. I'll tell you what, Mr. Ellison, you're probably a very nice man, and I surely respect what you've accomplished. I do. But you're non-essential to us now. We need fresh blood, fresh minds, and people who aren't going to stand the party line. I'm running as a Republican, but if the Republicans come up with some stupid thing to hurt the people in Madison Heights and Royal Oak, my vote is no, because they hired me to protect them. You say you've been protecting us from a pandemic, all right? But you didn't protect us from losing our livelihood, our dreams, and worst of all, our hope. We had the best economy in the U.S. history. Our stock market was hitting numbers never ever anticipated. Unemployment was the lowest it's ever been. Minority unemployment, the lowest it's ever been in history. And Governor Whitmer shut this state down and destroyed it all. And then she says, hey, you want an abortion? You can have one. Hey, not a problem. You can't get your hair cut. Oh, your dogs need a nail trim? Sorry, do it yourself. Tell you what, why don't you just Google how to do a haircut? But her husband certainly tried to make a phone call to get his boat in the water, while the rest of us guys who aren't here boaters, and that's me, U.S. Navy vet, all right, I can't go out on my boat. How do you think that made us feel? All right, he's going back door. Then she's saying you got to have social distancing, and you have to, stay apart from people, and you need to do this, and you need to wear a mask, and you need to do that. And then what does she do? She violates her own executive orders and marches in a protest, okay, which is BS. I'm sorry, okay? If you want me to do something, and you lead by example, that's what a leader does, Governor Whitmer. And Jim, that's what a leader does. He doesn't stand in the shadows and lift up her veil and walk her down the aisle. Okay? You stand for the people, and you have proven you don't. Now, there's two other people running in the primary. I don't know them. One of them actually lives in my neighborhood. So, when my paperwork didn't go through and they turned me down, I decided to look up their websites and see what, they're about and what they believe in. So that way I know who I'm going to vote for. And guess what? There isn't any. I'm sure they're nice people, but how do I know what you believe in, Chris? How about you, Barbara? What do you believe in? Don't you think the Republicans out here want to know what you think? I know I did, and I didn't find it. So that just sent me another direction. And you know what? I'm a guy who lives up to my word. I got two things in this world that was said in Scarface. My word and my galloons. And you'll understand that if you know Scarface. And I don't break them for anybody, okay? But I will break them for the people of District 26, Royal Oak, Madison Heights. I'm your guy. You want somebody to take out Jim Ellison and make this and stand with you in Lansing? You write in Noble, N-O-B-L-E. Write it in. You got to pick up that pen and mark that little black box there, right? That little circle, and fill it in with that little black pencil. Okay? So instead of doing that, just write N-O-B-L-E, and let's get this job done, okay? I can take out Jim Ellison, all right? This election is so important. We cannot allow the Democrats to continue on destroying us, taxing us, and holding us back. And if something like this ever happened again, I'm looking for a different alternative than it's taking you out of your jobs, losing your insurance, and not being able to feed your families. This isn't right, folks, okay? We need to make a change, all right? Here's the problem. Lansing is a septic tank, just like Washington, D.C., right? They call it a swamp. Lansing's a septic tank. And you know why it's even worse? Because it stinks worse than Washington, D.C. At least they can cover it up better. Whitmer lies right to our face. Our representative says, hey, I'm with my governor. All right? No, you're not. You're with the people who hired you. You work for us. And that's the problem in Lansing. They forget who they work for. They work for the people. And we're the people. I'm the people. Okay? I'm a U.S. Navy veteran. I also served as a Cook County, Illinois deputy sheriff in the Chicago area. Okay? And I'm going to tell you exactly what I stand for right now. So there's no question about who I am. Number one, I stand with the police and the firefighters, okay? These people are a front line of defense. We're not defunding anything, okay? I stand with those people. I wore the blue. I know what it feels like to be out there, okay? I'm not going to let these guys go without. Next, and really important because my wife would kill me, my wife's a teacher, 28 years in a local school district. I stand for teachers, all right? I want you guys to have the best pensions you can possibly get. I'm not going to vote for cutting anything for teachers. You deserve raises. You deserve more money. And I hope after this whole 3 months of lockdown that parents see this and go, whoa, I know what these guys put up with now, all right? And hey, if you're going to have a property or an increase in your property taxes, it should be for education, and that's it. Nothing more. Education, police, and fire. That's it. All right? You shut us down, Whitmer. You figure out how to pay for it because it's not coming out of our pockets and off of our sweat and equity. Okay? That's who I stand for. I stand with education, teachers, police, fire. All right? I speak my mind. There is no BS in me. Okay? I'm going to tell you straight whether you like it or not. All right? One of my sayings is this, okay? I have only one thing in this world, and that's my word. And if I break that word, I don't have anything. All right, I'm the guy you want, not Jim Ellison, not Chris or Barbara. All right, they can't even put a website together to tell you why they should vote for them. But my website's out there, and you just visit it, please. It's rob4district26.com. That's rob4district26.com. And remember, when you get in that voting booth, all you got to do is pick up that pencil and write in Noble, N-O-B-L-E, N-O-B-L-E, N-O-B-L-E. Hey, if you want to talk to me, shoot me an email. It's robfordistrict26@gmail.com. They don't even have that. I do. robfordistrict26@gmail.com. Visit my website, www.robfordistrict26.com. And remember, write in Noble, N-O-B-L-E, and I promise you, I will live up to that last name. I serve you, the people. You elect me, I work for you. We'll have town hall meetings constantly when I'm in town, and we're going to talk about what you're concerned with. I'm going to take that to Lansing. Democrat, Republican, doesn't matter. If it's right for you, it's right for Royal Oak, it's right for Madison Heights, then I'm right for you, and I'm taking it to the Capitol, and I'm going to stand for the people who hired me. So please give me a shot. Write in Noble, N-O-B-L-E. And I want to thank you very much for your time today. It's a beautiful day out here on Lake St. Clair, and we will talk soon. Have a great afternoon. And remember, write in Noble on August 4th, 2020, the primary, Republican primaries. Write in Noble, N-O-B-L-E.